We are here to talk about switching schools, and I have already switched schools. I went from McDowell High School here in Erie, Pennsylvania to Allegheny College in Meadville, Pennsylvania. And most of my friends actually went to Penn State, and I was thinking about going to Penn State. My dad works at Penn State, so choosing Allegheny was kind of a big decision for me. And both Eva and Sadie here are switching schools this year.
How did it feel when you changed schools?
How did it feel? Well, like I said, a lot of my friends went to Penn State, and I didn't know anyone who was going to Allegheny at all. I didn't have any friends going into that. I was really nervous, apprehensive, and then the first day I actually made my best friend that would stay my best friend in that school for like the entire year, Sammy, before she moved to North Dakota and switched schools yet again. But I was nervous, and I think I made a lot of friends my first week. That first week was actually pretty vital in the whole scheme of things.
Okay, so I guess middle school and fourth grade and college are totally different things. But I guess I'm nervous for the first day, like not necessarily friends, because I'm not worried about like I want friends, but I'm not really worried about like did you know that like since Jefferson I've never really been around, like I've only been technically in the school once, and it wasn't a tour, I just went to the office. Like were you like lost in things, or like did you like, was it awkward with teachers and like people in general?
Do you want to know about my middle school experience, my college experience, or both? Both. Okay, so well, in elementary school I went from my Bell Valley Elementary to J.S. Wilson, and it was like a new school. They had just built it, but it wasn't that confusing. I could get my way around. And as for college, you know, I had my schedule, so I like went to every single building like the weekend before school started, and I was like, these are where all my classes are. I have my color-coded schedule, I have what times they are, I went to all of my teachers' offices, introduced myself to all my teachers, etc., etc.
Okay.
But actually, if you have time, you should try to go to your middle school ahead of time, be like, oh, these are where my classes are, and introduce yourself to your teachers.
I'm probably going to do that.
Well, I guess what kind of doubts do you have, and what kind of like, are you nervous about anything, excited about anything, like, what's up?
So, for me, I love all of my friends, and I just want to keep in touch with them, and I'm not, this is not my biggest worry, like, I'll tell you my biggest worry in a second, but, that they'll just, like, since right now, like, just even being in the same classes, or in the same school but different classes is hard, because like one of my best friends, Bree, she'd be like, she can have inside jokes with some people, or like, and it just not be awkward, but like when she's talking about something, I'll be like, hey, what does that mean? She's like, oh, it's an inside joke. Nothing against her, but like, and then imagine just being totally different schools, and she's gonna be all of my friends are gonna be with every single one of their friends in middle school for 3 years, and probably same high school too. And I'm going to most of their high school, most of all of the students in my friends' high school, but this is middle school, and it's just a 3 years like difference. Like just imagine like just seeing them again, or maybe if I do see them again, or maybe in middle school they'll just be like hanging out, or maybe they'll have new friends, or not even like Charlotte and Bree may not even talk, like we may not even talk, and that's kind of just like, you know, I just be there. And maybe for me, maybe they'll think that I'm moving on when I'm not, or what if I do. And my biggest worry is just like getting to know the school, like just being, maybe just it being awkward, and like if I have some awkward or embarrassing moment, it's a new school, and I'd just be like, oops, that might have screwed me up. So just like getting to know the school and getting to know people, and just like what if I get in the wrong room, or what if I say something wrong, or what if there's something to do with the school that I didn't know, or maybe there's like a dress code and I accidentally break that dress code, and the teacher's like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? So,
well, if it makes you feel any better, my friend and I, Lisa, have been friends for over 10 years now. Went to the same elementary school, went to the same middle school, went to the same high school, and she went to Penn State. You know, I went to Allegheny. I mean, all of my friends went to Penn State. Wolf, Muhammad, Hannah, Kaylee, they're all going to Penn State, and I'm not. So that felt really weird, but we still all talk. We still all hang out. And I mean, we've stayed friends for a really long time, so I guess it's just, you need to find the people that, you know, you feel like you really resonate with, and I feel like if it's meant to be, you guys will just stay friends.
Yeah. I don't really want to switch schools. I want to stay at Brunson.
Uh-huh.
Because usually, since my mom used to work at Brunson, I used to see her a lot.
Yeah.
And now I'm not. I mean, even though she still works at my school, she's going to be a test coordinator, but a part-time. I still won't be able to see her a lot.
Yeah.
Also, all my friends are probably still going to Brunson, and even if they are switching schools, not going to Vienna. So I won't know anybody there.
Well, I mean, I think you make
I've never
friends
been
pretty
there.
easily.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have a problem with making friends, Eva.
I'm still shy at my first date, even if I've been to that school for 4 years. Yeah, like imagine like me. I had been at Brunson for 6 whole years, my entire elementary career, like it wasn't awkward for me going into classes, but like you never know. You don't know the teachers. Some of the people you don't know. You're just kind of like you don't know what to do. You don't know the teacher. You know, I mean, you have a sense of like half of your emotion is exciting. I'm ready to be like a new grade. Yay, I'm older. This is a new teacher. But the other half is, oh, I'm older. It's a new teacher. Like, oh my gosh, like how am I gonna get used to this? And my friend is in the other class, and and I don't know how to do when I first went into 4th grade, it was super hard math on the first day. Not super hard. In my opinion, it was like pretty hard math that I had forgotten about on the first day, and I was scared that she was gonna call on me or like for the answer, and I'd be like, oh, sorry. And I never finished in the beginning my morning maintenance. I never finished it because it would be like too challenging for me, and I'd just be like so even then I had been there for 5 years, and I was still a little awkward. So just imagine going to a whole different school, like, and being the youngest of the entire school. Youngest grade, not the youngest, but yeah. You freshman, you 6th grader, annoying. Finding out whether or not, well, like, not finding out really, but like being me and not being someone else.
Yeah.
Like, because I look up to a lot of people, and some of my friends I've been around a lot, and sometimes I act like them a little too much. Like, and it doesn't worry me or anything, but just like, dude, I'm not those friends. I'm Sadie. Like,
I think it's hard to stay grounded in school. Like, there was a lot of drama just all the time.
Yeah. Like, and now I've learned things. Like, I've gone through a bit of drama with some of my friends, and I guess I just now going to new school, I can be me. Like my mom's, like for my entire elementary time, my mom was working there, so everyone was like, oh, that's Sadie, she's Miss. Oh, she didn't know my name. That's Miss Robinson's daughter. Yeah. Miss Robinson's daughter. And I loved having being a staff kid, because like you could stay after and just all these fun things, but just like being in a different school without my mom is going to be kind of scary, because I also have the advantage of, oh, I forgot my homework.
Yeah.
I left it in my mom's room. Can I go get it? Oh, Miss Patrick, I forgot to sign my Tuesday packet. Can she go sign it real quick? You know, just getting to go, have the convenience of my mom right there. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, instead of, oh, go call your parents. Oh, just go run up to your mom's room. Yeah, stuff like that. And having to know, I've had such a strong bond with every single one of the teachers at Brunson, because of my mom and because of me and because I'm just there so much.
Yeah.
That, me too. So then, just having that parted and just being in school, oh yeah, that teacher hates me. Oh, I don't like that teacher. Oh yeah, that teacher's okay. Oh, I don't know her. Who's Miss Goodluck?
Yeah.
That's just gonna be weird. And, but also back to my mom is, people will know me as Sadie. They won't know me as Miss Goodluck. daughter. I mean, unless they know my mom, but
Yeah.
probably won't. But yeah, so that'll be scary, but also fun at the same time.
I guess that's also like, cause you know, my dad works at Penn State, so
Yeah.
like I know almost all the history faculty there. And I know the Spanish teacher. I know like everything that I wanted to major in or I wanted to take classes, and I knew the teachers there. And so it's like all my friends were going to Penn State. They were like, oh, like what is this teacher about? Like what does this guy do? And then so it was kind of weird.
So you just didn't go there because you...
Well, I guess like when I went to Allegheny, I was planning on majoring in international studies and Spanish with a minor in Latin American studies. And Penn State didn't have an international studies program. Penn State didn't have a Spanish program. Penn State didn't have a Latin American studies program. And I was like, you know, how am I supposed to do the things that I want to do when they don't have my major? And I mean, like now I'm planning on majoring in international economics and history with a minor in Latin American studies. And I mean, Penn State has an economics major. Penn State has a history major. And I know all the faculty there. Hannah is majoring in economics and history. So it's like, if I transferred to Penn State, I would like be able to take all my classes with Hannah, you know. Well, in college, general education is like, oh, you have to take this many classes of math, or you have to take this many classes of English, or you have to take this many classes of like a foreign language.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have electives in middle school, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like the non-elective classes.
Yeah. So yeah, because like I have to take health and PE and math and science and social studies, but like my elective classes, at least I don't have my schedule yet, so I don't know what elective classes I'm doing. But my my first choice was for arts was theater arts.
Yeah.
For language was Spanish, and for career and technology is life skills, which I'm excited about, and I really want to get all three of them because like I really like my dream is to become an actress, and I want that because like you know.
Yeah.
So theater arts would help me a lot, and it'd just be fun, like more fun than like, art or whatever, and like just.
You're talking to someone who wants to be an animator.
Oh.
Let's fight. Let's duke it out. Let's duke it out. Ah, you punched my boob.
Okay, no, but please don't ever. You just make it worse. Okay, why are you in this? No, okay, no. I'm saying for me it would be more fun than art.
Yeah.
Because I'm good at drawing, so I want to be good at drawing, but. No, but it would just be fun for me. It would just be fun.
You're just super good at everything.
Because they get to, in theater arts apparently, according to my friend Aaliyah, you get to like write scripts and film and like perform plays, and that would just be so fun for school. Like, you know, it's not just like you're having a club. This is school. Like you're getting grades in this. Like, and in Spanish, I just really want to learn Spanish. I don't want to learn French or any of those other languages.
I'm done talking. I think I'm done. I've asked all my questions. I've answered all my questions.
And
I think
because my dad wants me to learn Spanish. I mean, I want to learn Spanish too, but like if my dad.
You need to learn Spanish. You need to learn Spanish. Get in touch with your culture.
I want to learn French.
French?
French.
I know French and Spanish, so I can talk to both of you guys in those languages.
Okay. Anyway, and then I really want to get life skills because all the other things seem boring, and life skills seems so fun. They teach you how to cook. They teach you how to babysit. They teach you how to like.
I want to have life skills.
Yeah, they teach you a bunch of fun stuff. But my alternative classes for art is visual arts, which is art. For language is French, and for I'll be right back.
There's a leaf on your butt.
And for career and career and technology skills or whatever is technology and design innovation, which I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but it was like the only other thing on there. So I was like, oh, I guess just that. So I really hope, I honestly hope I get all three. Like I can't even choose which one I wouldn't want to have. At first I was saying I wouldn't want to have Spanish. I'd rather, I'm saying I really want Spanish, but at first I was saying like, oh yeah, if I had to choose one that I had to get my second choice, I'd have Spanish because I would learn French. But like, you know, now that I thought about it, like being fluent in French and not like having the choice to be French or Spanish. And
Sean and I both speak French.
I'm not talking about you and Sean. So, yeah. No offense, Sean. You're watching this, but
Wow, bet.
You're betting that Sean's a nerd? Do you not think he's a
No,
nerd?
I think he is a nerd. You're a nerd, Sean.
Yeah, big nerd.
What did I miss?
We called Sean a nerd.
Say it to the camera.
Say, Sean's a nerd.
Which Sean?
Sean Coderobles.
Okay, Sean's a nerd.
But Allegheny doesn't have Gen Ed. So
Gen Ed,
it's basically like every class you take is an elective class.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And so like if I went to another college, they have general education, so I'd have to like take a bunch of English classes.
So you don't have to take like math classes?
No, I don't have to take math classes. I don't have to take English classes. I don't have to take science classes. I can just take like what I want to learn about.
And the
I
reason-
really like that.
Yeah. The reason I'm going to Jefferson is because no one asked me this question, but I'm just answering it for myself. The reason I'm going to Jefferson is because right now I'm in HAG. Well, I was in HAG from 3rd grade.
Tell them what that is.
HAG is highly academically gifted students, and for us, it also, when you're signing your book, stands for Have a Great Summer. So, no, but it's highly academically gifted students, and it's like you can have different versions of it, but Brunson's version is HAG, and it's just like you learn a few grades up. Like if you're in 5th grade, you learn 6th and 7th grade, but you go also at a faster pace. Like you would learn things at a faster pace. Like you wouldn't like say the residential students would be like you would learn like multiplying decimals, and they would learn it too, but they would still be on multiplying decimals while you would be like dividing decimals. Like you'd be ahead of them faster.
What?
It is. So yeah, but I feel like, so right now when I'm in HAG, I just feel like I'm kind of, I love being in HAG, and I'm glad I'm in HAG, was in HAG, but I feel like just learning wasn't hard for me, and I feel like it wasn't hard for me. Like I was not like I was failing or whatever.
Wow, you smart at the particle.
Well, I wasn't getting all
She
straight
doesn't
A's
know what
either.
5.
No, okay.
She doesn't know what 0 times 1 is.
Yes, I do.
3 times 1 is
3. But
Wait, Eva, what's 6 times 6?
6 times 6 is...
It is 36.
okay, but I feel like sometimes like we learn stuff, but we go through it so fast
Yeah.
that like you forget it. Like so
Uh-huh.
all this stuff I've been learning, I kind of like
Don't remember it?
don't. Well, I mean I remember the basic stuff, but like if you gave me a quiz on every single thing we've learned, I would fail.
My
probably.
teachers
I mean I would
teach me,
most of
and
them-
I remember, but I just do it my own way. I don't do it their way.
You shouldn't have to do it their way.
Okay, anyway, and so, but I feel like going to Jefferson is an HAG, it's AG, which is academically gifted, and so, so I feel like right now, imagine, this is what someone, I think it was my mom, I don't know, someone told me, imagine my learning is an ocean, and I'm on a speedboat, or
Okay, yeah.
so right now this is my learning, and I'm just skimming through it. I'm just going on the surface.
Yeah.
But I feel like being in HAG, what the stuff I'd be learning in 6th grade, I had most likely already learned it
Yeah.
in 5th grade. So right now I'd be going over it and getting it in my head. So like my learning will be like I'd be
A submarine?
A submarine, right? So I'll get stuff, I'll know it, and just like I'll have more confidence. Like right now, my confidence was okay. Like my teacher was like, your confidence, you just need to work on it a little bit more. Like I have confidence in social skills, but not like, I mean sometimes math, but math is like my hardest subject for me.
Math is my easiest
I'm a
subject.
math tutor if you ever need help.
And I also just want to be in a school where people know me for me, and for where,
Know who your like mom is or who your friends are.
yeah, like, oh yeah, that's Charlotte's friend. Is that Anna's friend? Oh my gosh, that's Bree's friend. Oh my gosh. You know, just for like, that is Sadie. That is Sadie Coderobles.
That's that weird girl that smells like cheese. Goodbye, everyone!
Well, if you guys have any questions about switching schools,
Look at my
or-
shoes.
Very nice. Or any your own, or you want to share your own experience, Make sure to comment below, like our video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications.
Yay!